molestation agent, and he had a couple drinks tonight, so I'd like to think I'm going to go to sleep, but I get a feeling it's probably going to be a molestation agent, and she had a couple drinks tonight, so I'd like to think I'm going to go to sleep, but I get a feeling it's probably going to be...
Okay, Golden, we get it. Come on.
I didn't play it. I'm not doing it. That's 10th man.
No, it's moving on. Hold on.
It's probably going to be a molestation agent, and
You just said all the way through.
Nope.
Oh, well, this was the idiot that puts the gun between his points it at his head.
yeah.
There it is.
Broad daylight. You can see broad daylight.
Yeah, those are nice. And it's a good-sized dot, too.
Oh, yeah.
Right there in the shoulder.
Yeah, see that laser right there? You can see the green laser right there in his face. Yeah, right there, right between his eyes. Okay, well, a Packer fan, yeah.
You guys don't want him to leave. You guys don't.
Shut up, Derek.
No, you don't. All right, please go.
I'm going to my house, okay.
Yeah, okay, Derek.
Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Go do another line of meth there,
no, I have
Derek.
to say...
You already got it formed on your coffee table there, Derek Rishi?
It was very poor.
Yeah, that's right, Derek.
I will admit that.
Oh, Derek went off the panel. Rage quit, rage quit, Derek rage quit.
She's had a few drinks or my wife's going to molest me because she's had a few drinks. Do I think that it was...
Yeah, finish your malt liquor, Derek.
I don't know. I mean, it almost sounded like he was going to go upstairs. If you take the rest of the, actually, if you take the clip before that, right, and you play it in its entirety, it actually kind of sounded like he was actually saying he was going to go upstairs and then have a night of molestation with his wife, meaning, possibly that him and his wife are involved in doing this. I mean, I'm not sure. I think it could be taken a lot of different ways. I think it's enough to create a lot of public concern. I don't think that 15 years of being married, ever.
Yeah, that's enough for that. That's enough for the people do a welfare check on Brian. Have the cops go in his house.
My husband said if I
You
said
take it out
that,
of just
Asking what the definition of
not
molestation.
that time, but
Is it
you
gonna
put
be
it
the kid
together
or
with
his wife?
all the kind of weird stuff he talks about, the pedophilia, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So, it makes you wonder, why is he always talking about it? It's weird.
seems to be all he thinks about.
Yeah, all he thinks about is fucking rape and incest and fucking all kind of bullshit. I would be surprised that old fucking cripple fuck probably looks like kitty porn on a computer and shit.
Just take things out of context, right?
Hell, he probably gets fucked up fannies by his kid.
Like for all we know, right?
Hey, people have rape fantasies. God,
You go to
I don't know why.
He said, "This is why we can't have things around here." Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that you're going to go out and share that on a public platform and raise public concern.
This is true.
No, I mean, I think... And it's
creepy as
interesting,
fuck.
every
Why
time
two
Brian
beagles?
opens his mouth, I kind
You
of
show me... I'll tell you what.
Anybody who sits there, talks about raping, molestation all the time. I mean, when they're right mind. That's what they think about that shit.
A long night of molestation. She's had a couple of drinks. You find any sentence that goes with that sounds good. I will be willing to listen to.
No, in fact, that's why I said it's poor words.
If you start the sentence
by definition is touching someone without consent.
If you start the sentence with, I'm going to say the creepiest thing ever right now, and then you say that.
Yep.
So, yeah, that was pretty cringy, I will admit.
Heck yeah, I mean, that's a good way to get a bunch of eyebrows raised on you.
Is that what he meant?
It's going to be a lot of people saying, what the fuck did you just say?
Brian bulb on the Christmas tree, we know this.
Yeah, but a drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts.
This is
right?
True, this is true, yeah.
So you're saying one man's trash and another man's treasure, right?
I would say, yeah. But how many times is this?
My two bingos is exactly going implies without
it
consent.
It is creepy, it is. Yes.
Is Harry in the basement?
No.
That was her.
Who's Harry in the basement?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
It is creepy, I agree. But I think...
That's just my opinion.
I'm going...
When Brian says that kind of shit, that's calling for a 5150 mandatory 72-hour hold.
I didn't want to go
That's just my opinion.
For the...
But I think a lot of people agree with me on that. Yeah. When Brian's sitting there fucking sweating, I'm going to have my molestation. That's a good way to get your ass fucking 5150, old toothless fuck.
And done prior to, I would not blame you for thinking like that way. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
As it should.
He should have never ever said that to Bird that night. That made it. Then I came on this panel.
He shouldn't have said a lot of things.
When you played that
especially that.
Done a lot of things.
Oh yeah, Brian should half the time Brian just need to shut his fucking mouth up.
False accusations of paedophilia, that didn't bother me.
But that, I mean, fuck.
Well, no, because you guys should have been able to take care of this long ago.
Well, Shiva, I'll tell you what. Hold on. Let me interject here, Shiva.
I make silly videos. What am I supposed to do?
Shiva, check it out. I've never had
Brian should have never made
much concern about you fucking with fuckmates up until the time that you tried to run a fucking little video stream on my mate, you know what I mean? And then I trolled you out a little bit with the title, and then me and you had a really good conversation and evaluated some things and maintained a really good friendship in the process. And I thought I taught you maybe I taught you a good lesson that when you talk shit on someone, you should be at least willing to allow them up to have a voice on your show and throw out an invite for it. So what I'm saying,
he just doesn't.
But that's it, though. You attack someone's mate. What if I attacked Terrapin? That would piss you the fuck off, Shiva.
Tarquin? No,
yeah.
Tarquin.
Sure would.
Yes. However, if I did something that was super condemning and say I fucking doxed Tarquin, would you not be fucking furious with me?
Oh, man, yeah.
You'd be annoyed. You'd be fucking pissed, Shiva. You'd be more pissed off and triggered than you have been on any of these panels.
Bird, people attack Tarquin all of the fucking time. I see it in almost every single chat he's in.
And if they doxed his information, would that set you off a little bit more than trolling him in the fucking chat? You know what I mean? If they turn around and call him a fucking pedophile, then they call him a pedophile and then fucking say he sexually assaulted his child. You see what I'm saying, though, man?
Gene Winston says Brian hates the cops, but calls him when he needs help. Big surprise there, and now it turns out Brian's a snitch. I'll never turn my back on him.
It's okay to fucking call a fucking pedophile piece of shit or whatever the case might be, right? No, but you probably weren't bothered by the fact that I fucking started calling him a silver spoon little bitch, right? That was all entertainment, right? That was all good. Well, it's the same concept. No, it's not. It's a difference in severity. A difference in severity.
Can I say something?
Yes, but after I finish what I was saying, when it's your friend, you're going to be more emotionally inclined to respond than if it was someone that you don't know. So,
okay. There's a difference between a false accusation and an insult, right? So, like, if you're mean about Tarquin, right? That's one thing. Now, if you start leveling false accusations, then I'll call you out on that shit, right?
Exactly. Calling someone a cunt. I mean, it's
Julie Barnett says it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt, but a lot of people have been hurt already.
You know, anything like pedophilia. Calling someone a pedophile and saying that without any proof, saying
and
that they are raping
people have accused Tarquin of being a pedophile. She did not respond.
I mean, come on. And there's how many people on this panel have been accused by this man? Let's see, we've got 2 just on my panel alone. It's like.
Thank you, Anonymous Legion. Actually, I'd forgotten, Bird. People have accused Tarquin of being a paedophile, and I didn't emotionally react.
Fair enough. Well, then why are you emotionally reacting now?
Because I like you.
You think we're going to go to Buddha hell for doing the bad things we do?
No, I think for Shiva it's a respect thing.
I don't project my spiritual beliefs onto other people, and also I don't really believe in.
Well, I appreciate the prior commentary, Shiva. That actually means a lot to me.
Hold on a moment. I do believe that you actually did react, Shiva. Initially, your reaction did.
Doug says, what about calling someone a crack whore? Now that's a little bit more than a cunt.
Throwing these accusations of pedophilia at you.
Julie Barnett said, calling someone a pedophile is something that cannot be taken back, and it is defamation. My 2 people said agree,
That was really weird.
And Julie said, it can ruin someone's life, and if it's wrong, then it should be consequences.
I was going to say that. I didn't want to use it as an excuse, though, so I was like...
No, but
I mean, fuck yeah, it's like some of those fucking disco flunkies. I mean, some of them go around and sit and say, you know, that I raped and love your girl, and like, someone will say, oh, I got proof. I always tell proof because, you know what, I can sue their ass and take them to court for defamation of character and slander.
For your part
that's a fucking crime.
You were actually very ashamed of it.
Like that,
if I remember correctly, you went up on his channel and expressed your,
you said that, I have proof, I have facts.
You know, the fact that you
I was like, well, guess what? I can take your ass to court. Who took me to court? Why will, motherfucker? That's defamation of character. That's slander. That's a fucking crime.
No, I know. Yeah.
I think he made fun of you after that. Yeah.
He made a half-assed apology on Paul's panel, which was like the sort of...
I mean, accusing someone for, like, you know, shoplifting or jaywalking, be like, what? He just find, like, murder or rape? That's fucked up.
It's just ridiculous.
Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have an emotional reaction, because that's unreasonable. Right? Like,
boom, and this ex-bootlicker says, agree, it is getting old real fast, Julie.
You can either feed into it or choose not to. And I just think it's better to choose not to. As far as one can, obviously.
Yeah. I agree. That's why I'm so conflicted, because, you know, it's no secret that I don't like Brian. I despise the man.
Fuck, everybody does.
I think.
No, I don't know why fucking Shelley hates him.
You know, men his age would have never have even taken part in anything like this, in my opinion. You know, I just don't. I've never come across a person like this, which is one of the reasons why I may be fascinated with him, because of the narcissism part of it, and the fact that I'm studying him. But that's beside the point. If I wasn't, you know, if I didn't have a need to, you know, use him as a case study, I would have just let him go. I would have ran as far as fucking possible from this guy, because he is scary. He's a sociopath. His behaviors are sociopathic, and I'm not a therapist or a doctor or anything, but in my opinion, his behaviors are very reminiscent of somebody who is sociopathic.
I just ate a slice of pizza. Drop me up and control
I
side by a couple
agree with that as well.
Next time, my First Amendment
but here's the thing: is how far do we actually have to fucking dig into it at this point? I mean, no joke. I mean, from what we've seen, dude, we know that there's some very disgusting.
Walter White that fucking troll.
Much so that it raises some serious public concerns around things around pedophilia.
This guy's a fucking troll.
Right?
This Walter White is a fucking troll. He says, "Oh, news now so I think I can speak for everyone by saying no one cares." Shut the fuck up, Walter White.
So that being said,
get the fuck out of here. You're nothing but a fucking troll.
We've also seen 10th Man just go in and prove that he's willing to be a CI for whatever department he can get to help him to get rid of me. And I should be locked up. And so he tried to snitch me out. And he tried to dox my information and all that good shit. I mean, we see it all for what it is. Fix a golden song. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on.
Well,
this guy is leaving internet victims.
Before I was just called names, but I think now I'm kind of been put on that hit list, because.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you were already on it.
I haven't seen. I mean, he's been going after me, just like in little digs here and there, calling me fat, accusing me of being a catfish, and all this other bullshit. Which honestly, I don't care. It doesn't bother me in this life.
X-Man was the catfish. PBS and Spartacus are still going at it.
It's 4 a.m.
You're still over there.
Yeah. I just want to give an example. So earlier I played a video where the guy confronted the community liaison officer, or whatever he is, you know, the community support cop in a school. And just like he said to the cop, he said, "You know all the words to say so you can't get in trouble when you're texting my niece, my 14-year-old niece, and saying, send me sexy pictures of you in a bikini."
Stiver dinner.
Right? And this is the community support officer that works at the school where
joking around about child pornography and pedophilia. Well,
when you have somebody who knows all the right words to say so he can't get in trouble,
another fucking troll.
He's still in a position of power with those kids. How far is the guy allowed to go? Right? Because the police already know about it. They're not.
News now 72 said, Walter White, actually, you do not speak for anyone in this panel of chat. So UP doesn't mean fucking shit.
As long as he doesn't break the law, right?
Good for you, 702.
So, to tell people how to react to these things when there's nobody else out there to protect them.